Big U and Bimmy, wouldn't you say that the rappers had a lot of respect for you guys coming from where you came from in the streets
That's an
to
understatement.
actually, yeah, to actually transitioning into the music business? Because I remember you saying on the show that when you wanted to go on the road, they were like, hell yeah, of course you can come. But sometimes people don't think like that. You might think they do a whole different thing. I'm trying to get out this game and into that game, but you don't know the respect that they have for you.
See, majority like these rappers back then, they knew where it came from. They knew what we brought to the game, so they want us around. You know what I'm saying? Today's world, rappers look at us like, man, they had their time, but not knowing that our time is still going on, cause we still walking the pavement. You know what I mean? And it's a lot of guys that still got that respect for us, the right, strong guys. You know what I'm saying? So when it do happen, then that phone call start ringing, like, yo, you know such and such, and you already know in his voice what he mean by that. Such and such done did something to him. You know what I'm saying?
When the last time you got a call like that, you?
4 days ago.
4 days?
I'm
4 days? Something to do with All-Star Weekend?
Oh, man, let me show you.
How hard is it to deal with, say if you're not from the streets and you have to deal with these artists who do come from the streets, how hard is that to do? Like, can that happen?
I mean, that's for me. It's kind of hard because I deal with respect, man. I deal with, yo, bro. We gonna see eye to eye, or we ain't gonna see eye to eye. Most of these guys, they upbringing is different. Like I swear to you, is like I was sitting in a room, and even family members that's in the streets. I'll sit with them like, yo, who raised you? Like, where does it come from?
Rondo.
You know what I'm saying?
Little young boy?
We can hear you, Big U. I don't know if you whisper. We can hear you. Goodness gracious.
Were you in L.A.?
No, he hit me a couple days ago.
We can hear you guys. But, I was going to ask both of you guys, Big U,
So my son,
when it comes to these artists,
this
industry where knowing the street guys was your protection.
I need
I wait for you and Charlamagne to stop your gossip, man. We can hear you.
No, it proved what Bimmy say right. You know what I mean? You got the young boys who still got to reach out to the OGs because their arms still long on that pavement. That's all.
I said, how do y'all look at it? Because I grew up in an era where, each hood had their own OGs and their own street dudes, but that was their security. Like, I remember, moving around New York or moving around certain areas, I didn't need security because my OGs from my hood always held me down. Whether it was Reverend or it was a Bimmy, it was you could reach back to your hood people and be like, yo, I'm going to this area, make sure I'm good. And they usually did. And then, when you got to Detroit, let's say, Trick made sure everything was good. Or if I got to the LA, I could say, yo, Big U, I'm in town and I know Six is gonna pull up to make sure I'm good. Like you had that. It was more respect. It wasn't like, Envy, I need $10,000. It was like, nah, those are my homies from the East Coast. They make sure I'm good. Same thing when I ran into Special the other day. Special was like, yo, you's coming up, I'm gonna come. Like it's just a type of thing. So how does it work now? Because back then I didn't think it was extortion. Nobody was getting extorted. It was something different.
Well, you know what it is now, and just going a little bit on what Bimmy said and what you were just saying is that the youngsters get out and then they have to have an experience before they realize I should have checked in.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Or I should have called, or I should have been moving a certain way. And so they get out and they might be under your banner, but then they not respecting the banner. They ain't calling you. They got your number, they know who you is, but they feel like they bigger than the program. And you got a lot of dudes, like when I was here last time, that claim my neighborhood that's in this music shit, but they don't really fuck with us until it's a problem. Then they call it. Like Quando Rondo. I just showed Envy. Like, you can't call me now. You can't call me when the fire hot. You didn't fuck with me before that. You know what I mean? You had my number, you could have called me, you could have did all that. You know what I mean? But he was around about, but how is that fair to me? How is that fair to our team, though? You know what I mean?
You think hip hop would have been able to evolve to this point without the support and like just funding of
Because first of all, when I hit Unc up, when I hit the big homie up, I was calling that man on some shit like this. Cause I got a lot going on. I got a lot of fuck shit going on out here. I know that Cuz is in a lane where Cuz got a lot of charity shit going on. Cuz just got a lot of positive shit going on. You feel me? Which my team was hitting up a lot of more people, like a lot of people, like we been just calling around everywhere on some shit like, man, it's time for me to start giving back. It's time for me to start straightening my face politics wise. You feel me? It's time for me to leave this street shit in the streets and just play my role with this internet shit. No, a nigga was not trying to give back just to have a good face card. I was just trying to get back from the heart. I never once called nobody, no nigga on planet fucking earth for no protection. The fuck, cuz I don't fear no man. Why would I wait to get in some shit and run to the hood? What the fuck, nigga? I ain't even that type of nigga. Nigga, I ain't no man put fear in me. Killers get killed every day, as you can see. The fuck, nigga, I ain't worrying about no another nigga. No nigga put fear in me. Man, a nigga life already written, cuz. If a nigga gon' die like this, a nigga gon' die like this. If a nigga gon' die like that, a nigga gon' die like that. A nigga ain't running from this shit. This would come with this shit. I ain't never called no man for protection. I never called nobody and said, I need this, I need that. Anybody that I ever called, I called on some shit like, how can I help? How can I do this?